So I'm having a chat with Ali of Zebrahead. How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Good, not too bad. You're back at Slam Dunk.
I feel like they are so kind to us because they invite us back, and I'm shocked that they do, actually. But
Yeah.
we're very happy to be here.
You're here most years, I think.
Most years, yeah. Usually in those bushes over there.
Yeah. Are you making your way up the set list slowly, or you going backwards?
Very slowly. We flew in yesterday, and everybody's pretty cracked out. I fell asleep for 16 hours, so I feel fantastic.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
The rest of the guys are just trashed right now. They look terrible.
I'm glad I got you then.
Yes, absolutely.
Once you finish here this weekend, what is the plan next?
So we are playing some of the Slam Dunk shows in Europe. So we fly over to Germany in a couple of days, and then we are playing the Slam Dunk shows, and then we have a bunch of other festivals until mid of the next month.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we go home, and then we come back to Europe, and then go home and come back to Europe. So we're in Europe for until the end of August.
Cool.
A lot of touring.
Nice and busy then. Nice
Yeah,
and busy.
yeah.
So what have you been up to? I'm hoping that you've been back in the studio and writing some
How did
new
you know
tunes.
that?
Well, it's been a while.
It
I
has been a
thought it'd be
while.
about time.
Yeah, we've been writing quite a bit when we've been home. So when we go back home in like September-ish, we're planning on finishing the songs and getting into the studio and
Sounds-
putting them down. So yeah, we're really excited for everybody to hear the new songs, and we've been working pretty hard. So,
Yeah, nice. How's it sounding at the moment?
It is good, I think. I mean, who knows, right? Like in your head, it's one way, but until you record it in the studio and actually listen to it. But so far, I think it's going to be pretty rad.
Do you know what direction you're wanting to go in?
A good direction. We're hoping it's good. Yeah, we've never like sat down and said, hey, we want to make a more of a metal album or more of a punk album, whatever. We just kind of whatever we're inspired by, what we're listening to at the time usually, and then when we go into write, that kind of comes into the influence, and then it turns into something completely different by the time we're done. So yeah, nothing like specific where we're like we want this specific direction. We just want to make sure the songs are good and we like them. So
And it sounds like Zebrahead.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Nice. And when it comes to the writing side of things, how do
Yeah.
the tracks normally start off for you guys?
It's different. Sometimes it's a guitar riff that somebody plays something and you're like, oh dude, we got to write around that. Other times it's like a vocal idea that somebody's inspired by. It's different all the time. And the thing is with us, all five of us write. So we don't have like one songwriter that comes in with a song that's done. It's always very collaborative.
Yeah.
So it just depends on who brings the idea in and what they're inspired by, and then the rest of us throw our stuff on there to kind of balance it out. And that's why, like you asked, it's going to sound like Zebrahead. It always ends up just because everybody throws stuff on top of it. So
Is it a good thing that all of you write, or is it a bit of a challenge where it's like too many cooks?
we've learned how to work with each other. But then at the same time, if we had like a Kurt Cobain, who comes in and goes, man, plays a song, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
We would love that. If somebody did that in our band, we would be fully supportive of it. But I think our process is, more cooks in the kitchen is better for us.
Yeah.
So.
And I guess you all have your own strengths then as well.
Absolutely, yeah. For example, I can bench press 440. And I show everybody when we're writing. I have a little bench press set up.
Uh-huh.
Usually I'm pantsless, and then I just do just to show that I'm alpha.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the rest of the guys can just kind of...
I've got the picture now,
Right,
so
just-
yeah.
Yeah, think about that. Whenever you listen to a Zebrahead song, think about that. Actually, don't think about that.
Love it.
It's not going to be helpful.
I might picture it when I'm not listening to Zebrahead
Yeah.
as well.
Call me later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do.
No.
Okay. Yeah. When you go into the studio,
Yeah.
you obviously got your demos sorted.
Yeah.
How do you then take it from demo to finished track?
So we call it demo until we've actually recorded it in the studio with our producer.
Yeah.
So, and oftentimes that's the finished product. So I guess for us it's always a demo because we change stuff like right before mix. Even we'll go in and say, hey, this line could be better, or this guitar part could be better. So for us it's a demo all the way until it's recorded and mixed, and then it's like the song.
Uh-huh.
So I guess to the point of mixing, we're always like changing, tweaking stuff.
And are you guys ones for layering up when you're in the studio, or do you like to have the full kind of live experience when you record?
We have like maybe past 6 or 7 years, we have been doing everything to the point where we know pretty much what it's going to be when we go record. So we don't really add a tremendous number of things when we are actually recording, except maybe like if we're like, oh, this part could have strings or something, our producer will play them, or we're like, hey, this song could be awesome with horns, and then we'll call some friends who play horns to come in and track it. But other than that, like, we try to layer everything to the best we can, so we kind of know what it sounds like before we go and record it.
Saves you money that way as well.
Absolutely. It's more efficient, and also you kind of know what you're getting with the song, and you're not hoping, oh, it'll get better when we go and actually record it, because most of the time that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And you're stuck with a song that's kind of there, you know? So we try to have it finished, and go in and put it down. That's kind of how we work.
Sounds good. Alec,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you
Having
for
a catch
having
up.
me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right,
Cheers.
bud.